सर सबसे पहले गरीब की थाली नजर आती है।
वित्त मंत्री से अनुरोध है कि इसका ख्याल रखें कि किसी तरह से हमें निर्यात बढ़ाया जाए और आयात हमारा कम किया जाए।
मैं ये कहना चाहता हूं कि इन आंकड़ों पर मत जाएं, गांव में, देहात में, ग्रामीण इलाके में जाकर असलियत को देखें, लोगों से बात करें और कमियों को दूर करें।
Replying to a 3-day debate on the state of the country's economy in Rajya Sabha on December 7th, Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman countered the charges of the opposition and said the centre has addressed the issues of inflation, unemployment and inequality. In her 90-minute reply, she said the second quarter growth was very high. It is the highest globally and the country is now the second most sought after manufacturing destination in the world.
So the honourable members would have read the Wall Street Journal, S&P ratings, Bloomberg, all of whom, while speaking very well about the Indian economy, refer to the reform measures undertaken by the honourable PM, taking his name. I would like to say this. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's efforts, this is quote, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's efforts to outrun China and transform India's economic model into one driven by manufacturing rather than consumption are creating a tailwind for infrastructure and heavy industry companies.
She also said that through schemes like PLI and Make in India, the manufacturing sector is significantly contributing to the economy and its share to GDP is 13.9%. She said while all developed countries are struggling with a decreasing manufacturing output, India is moving forward.
Second quarter growth has been very high. It's the highest in the world and we continuously maintain that momentum of being the fastest growing economy. During the same quarter, July to September 23, the third and the fourth largest economies of the world contracted, sir. Germany contracted by 0.4% and Japan contracted by 2.1%.
The Finance Minister further informed the House that direct tax collection grew by 21.82% this year till November and monthly GST collections have stabilised at 1.6 lakh crore and that is a sign of economic growth.
The credibility of this government, sir, is to financially empower the states can also be engaged from the fact that an issue which was pending from 1996-97 till 2014-15 happened, nobody touched it. That was actually money belonging to the states. Nobody touched it. It was lying as a pending amount, tax dues amounting to 81,645 was lying there. It was Prime Minister Modi who in 2015, talking to the earlier, this happened in 2021, talking to the ministry, to the officials, to me, all of us worked together with the states. There was some money which the states owned the centre. This money was owned by the centre to the states. 81,645 crores was then released. Reconciled amounts adjusted, the net amount which went to the states was 43,168.
Did you know that from fiscal year 2006 to fiscal year 2012, India's manufacturing sector GDP grew by an average of 9.5% per year. Then, over the next 6 years, growth declined to 7.4%. In fiscal year 2020, manufacturing generated 17.4% of India's GDP. So, what's propelling India's manufacturing sector like never before? Let's find out.
ऑटोमोबाइल से लेकर के एग्रो वैल्यू एडिशन तक कम मेक इन इंडिया, सम सैटेलाइट हो या सबमरीन, कम मेक इन इंडिया, केमिकल्स के लेकर के फार्मास्यूटिकल तक कम मेक इन इंडिया, पेपर हो या प्लास्टिक, कम मेक इन इंडिया,
emerging as the global leader and superpower. After 75 years of independence, India is entering its golden era, leapfrogging to become the third largest economy. Since the Industrial Revolution, no country has become a major economy without becoming an industrial power. Prime Minister Modi elevated the revival of Indian manufacturing to a key policy objective of the government, identifying the sector as the engine of long-run growth. It was a powerful galvanizing call to action to India's citizens and business leaders, and an invitation to potential partners and investors around the world in the growth story of New India, that was Make in India.
Manufacturing and ease of doing business has received concentrated attention of the government. The importance of manufacturing has been recognized in India for the first time since independence. And the changes made by the government in many ways in using technology, in using digitization, making new laws like the GST and the bankruptcy law, all of these laws have considerably simplified the complexities which existed of doing business in India. So I think this process will continue, and the continuance of this process will mean that we in India can aspire to become one of the most competitive manufacturers